back to So Many Sunshine. It's me, Harriet, here for you today for the video. Lisa is the one who's thought up the theme for today's video, which is really fun theme, and she's the person that's behind the camera right now, and she does the wonderful edits for us for the YouTube. We've also got Mitzi in the studio today. She has been doing lots of different things. She's been doing sorting out different product listing photos. She's also sorting out our newsletter for today. So Mitzi does our Tuesday newsletters, which look at like a lot of sewing inspiration. They're really great newsletters. I find them really inspiring, and if you want to sign up to our newsletter, then you can do so on our website, and as a thank you, you get 10% off your next order once you've signed up. So let's get to today's video. So today's video is florals for spring. So in the UK, we're definitely feeling like spring is in the air. There's some blossom already that has come out. There's daffodils popping up. It definitely feels like spring is coming, which is exciting. And we've got so many lovely floral fabrics here at So Many Sunshine. I'm a sucker for florals. We've got them on lots of different types of substrates, and what Lisa's done is poured out some fabrics that we've had for maybe a little while, so we thought we'd showcase them again for you guys, and as always we've paired them with some patterns for you to give you lots of sewing inspiration. So we hope you enjoy watching and get excited for spring. So this is one of our fairly new fabrics here at So Many Sunshine, and it is very So Many Sunshine. It's covered in this beautiful yellow floral design, and this is actually a jersey, and it's a cotton jersey. And what's really special about it as well is it's 100% cotton, so it hasn't got any added elastane to it, which means that it's got quite a low stretch to it. But actually the recovery isn't bad at all. It's pretty good. It's got a really nice texture to it as well. Really beautiful prints. Like I said, I love the little yellow flowers. We've called it Buttercup floral. It's really pretty. So this sort of jersey fabric is really good for knit projects that require not a huge amount of stretch. So something with a low stretch. So something like an oversized t-shirt is a really good bet. Anything kind of like loose fitting top wise is a really good idea. Mitzi had the idea of the Jessie top by True Bias, which is actually a free pattern. If you sign up to their newsletter, you get it. So that's really great, and it's a really just classic kind of oversized looking t-shirt top, and it would work perfectly in this Deadstock cotton jersey. That's something else I should mention. It is a Deadstock fabric as well, but yeah, it's really fun, and it would look great as an oversized tee tucked into a pair of jeans. Would work really well in your spring wardrobe. So we love this next fabric that we're going to show you today. So it is one of our Sevenberry cotton poplins, and these cotton poplins are from Japan. So they've been woven on in Japan, so they're quite a narrow width, so something to bear in mind. But what we love about this is it's got this stripe pattern in like this off-white and light blue colour, and then covered in this very vintage inspired floral design, which is really pretty. This really reminds me of like old school vintage Laura Ashley vibes, which is definitely having a comeback. This would look incredible made sewn up into a blouse, and Lisa thought of the Bloomsbury blouse by Nina Lee just because it's got a very kind of like vintage-esque look to it, so this fabric would really look incredible made up into it. Again, just tucked into a pair of jeans or underneath a pair of dungarees, it would look fab. And yeah, really kind of that vintage look. Yeah, we love this. It would look great in your spring wardrobe. So this is one of our slightly older fabrics here in the studio. It is a really beautiful crepe. So it's nice and lightweight. It's got a really good drape to it that hopefully you can see there. You wouldn't need to line it, which is an added bonus. It's got that really classic crepe-like texture. So it's slightly rough to touch, but it's still got that smooth against the skin and be nice and soft against the skin. So this is a beautiful lilac colour and then covered in this yellow floral design. Very, very pretty. This is actually one of our Deadstock fabrics that we sourced from somewhere, and yeah, it's really, really beautiful. So it is a polyester, 100% polyester crepe, which is reflected in the price of it. I believe it's £9 a metre, so it's a really good value piece of fabric, and it's super wide as well, so you wouldn't even need much of it to make anything. Now we thought this would look fabulous sewn up into one of our best-selling patterns here at Sew Me Sunshine, and that is the Wren blouse by Chalk and Notch. You guys absolutely love that pattern and we don't blame you. It's a great pattern, really good kind of blouse to have in your wardrobe. I'm sure it would go with so many things that you have in your wardrobe, and it would work beautifully in this Deadstock crepe. This is one of our newer Viscose lawns. It is a really pretty green colour in the background, and it just really makes the orange and the lilac purple pop against it. So it's again covered in this really pretty floral design. Hope you can see with my hand there for scale what the kind of scale the floral design is. So it's not a large scale, but equally it's not a ditzy floral. This has such a lovely drape to it. It's completely opaque. It's lovely and soft against the skin. It worked for so many different garments. Think blouses, floaty dresses. But Lisa had a great idea, and that's from Barra Studio, and it's the Julia dress. Really, really pretty button up front dress with a nice tie at the back, very kind of like 90s vibe, which is definitely having its comeback, and it would look so good made up into this fabric. And I'm sure you'd be able to wear it dressed down casually, but also if you've got any like events coming up this spring, summer, be a great little dress to have to wear to any events too. So I just wanted to hold that up for you to have a really good look at the print, because the print is just amazing and it's such a large scale as well. There's my hand just to give you a bit of an idea of scale. It's such a stunning design. So this is a Viscose crepe. Now this is actually one of our Italian Deadstock Viscose crepes that we've had for a while. We were just talking as a team trying to remember when it went online, and we can't remember. But we have had it a while, and it has actually been reduced now as well. So it's really good value. Because it's got this beautiful like cream background, it is very slightly sheer, and like I said, it's a Viscose crepe, so it is got that slight crepe-like texture. It is got such an amazing drape. Just look at that. And being one of our Italian Deadstock Viscoses, it's just really high quality as well. Just love this design. It's really, really beautiful and very special, because with all our Italian Deadstock fabrics, they're one-off, one of a kind. We won't be able to restock them. So they are really, really special. So this fabric would work really well as like a floaty dress or a blouse, but you'd want something, go for a garment that doesn't have, that can really show off the large scale print to its full advantage. And the pattern we thought of was by Sew House 7. It's the Romey, which again, lots of you love that pattern and we don't blame you. This would look amazing sewn up into a Romey, would work really well going into early spring, and then it would last you really well going into summer as well. Be a lovely, lovely top or tunic length. Really, really pretty and a very, very special garment. So this is the last fabric we're going to show you in today's video, and we love this one. So obviously it's a floral because of the theme of the video, and we have picked out one of our Deadstock Liberty cotton poplins. So a little while ago we were really lucky to get hold of a lot of Deadstock Liberty products. These fabrics were used by fashion designers, so they're produced by Liberty for these fashion designers, and they're leftover stock, so they're not something that you would find in the Liberty store. Obviously we have got a lot of actual Liberty Tanner cotton lawns available on our website. A lot of them have now been reduced because they're the end of line collections, so make sure you check those out. There's lots of florals there as well. But this is one of the Deadstock cotton poplins that we managed to get hold of, and it is so pretty with this pastel floral design. Really, really gorgeous. So being a cotton poplin, it is slightly heavier than the Tanner lawns, and therefore it has a bit more of a structure to it. Hopefully you can see there. It's very similar to like a cotton shirting kind of weight. So it does work really well for making yourself a shirt. It is actually opaque despite having the white background, which is great. Means no lining. The colours are just such a beautiful kind of spring colour palette, which we love. And Lisa thought it would work really well sewn up into a dress that I really, really want to make. It's by Patterns by Masin, and it's the cloud dress. So it's been one of the kind of like dresses I've been really keen to give a go. It's kind of very much the sort of vibe I like. So I love the kind of like puffy sleeve. This fabric worked really well because it's got that bit of structure. It really worked really well for a statement sleeve. I love a tiered dress, and as Lisa just mentioned before we started filming, that you could remove the tier to make almost like a top with a peplum, which would be really cute as well if that's more your thing. And like again, pair with a pair of jeans, that would look really, really great over spring. But as a full dress, this would work really well as well. Like I said, you wouldn't have to worry about lining it. Make an amazing, beautiful dress for spring and going into summer. Being 100% cotton, it's really nice and breathable as well. And I think as well you could wear it in day, like just day to day, really casually with a pair of trainers, and then you could dress it up as well if you've got any weddings coming up this summertime. It's just such a pretty, beautiful spring floral fabric.